day.
হ্যালো
I think
মুসলাম ভাই
this is one of
ভালো
a
ভাই
very
কি অবস্থা
prevalent but very undiagnosed disease, especially in this subcontinent.
438 সম্ভবত
And it can be diagnosed
জি
easily.
জি
Of course, it cannot be fully treated once it develops.
না
But at
রানা
least
মাইটিভি নামে
the
রানা
patient
মাইটিভি
can have a better quality of life if he follows certain things. And I'm sure our senior consultants
38 নিচেরটা মানে
we are
438
going to be talking about it in detail. But I want our friends
রানা
to
মাইটিভি
press
438 সম্ভবত
I think it's very important that we
আমি
spread out
ঠিক
this
আমি তো বাইরে
message
তাহলে আমি সুন্দর পরে আপনাকে
that
দেখি বলি
if there is a shortage of bread, it could be because of COPD. The causes, we live in a city which is one of the world's most polluted cities amongst the top 10, which is a main reason why a COPD could develop. Smoking, other habits that could also cause COPD. So, rather than getting into the clinical thing, I welcome all of you once again. I wish all the success to this program today, and I request and hope that the media will carry out this message that COPD is an important emerging disease. Hundreds of thousands of people die because of COPD and its complications around the globe. And we, as a clinical institution, we need to raise the awareness on the diagnosis and whatever else that then the clinicians can do. So thank you, everybody.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Arif Mahmood Sir, Group Medical Director, Evercare Hospital, Bangladesh, to come to the stage and to give the introductory speech on what COPD.
Assalamualaikum and very good afternoon. So respected chief guest of honor, Mr. Hassan Hafiz, the president of the staff, and Professor Jalal Hussain, the director of the National Research Hospital, my senior consultant, my colleagues. So I would like to welcome you all on this scientific session on the day of World COPD Day. Especially our thanks to the two guests, Mr. Hassan Hafiz and Professor Jalal Hussain, who attended this event of their busy schedule. So we are really grateful and honored today by your presence. And as all we know, today is the World COPD Day. Across the globe, most probably the third ordinance of the Ramadan month. Every year, this is being celebrated across the world by the initiative of Forum of International Society. So, as COPD is a disease, we all know, which could be preventable, which is to be treatable, but need a lot of effort, lot of initiative from the physician, policymaker, community. So many activities is required. So for this reason, awareness day is usually celebrated across the globe. So this is the awareness session. I would like to thank our respected department consultant colleagues, especially Dr. Abdullah Mahmoud, my friend, and the coordinator of the department, Dr. Jiawala, and Dr. Osman, who is not here. So taking this initiative to have done the session here and manage to elegant people from the society to talk about this thing. So I hope this will be very interactive and lively session, and we learn a lot of things and would like to implement in our lives so that our patients get a good quality of life. And so far, we know COPD is very concerning. 3 million people die every year. We need to prevent their death. We need to diagnose their disease, education, nutrition, everything is important. So I wish all the success of the event with this. I'm putting here. Thank you once again for this.
Thank you, Dr. Arif Mahmood sir, for your such beautiful introductory speech. This year, World COPD Day is observed worldwide, and here in Evercare Hospital, Bangladesh, with the goal to increase awareness, encourage early diagnosis, and promote better care for COPD. Now, this is time for team speech on World COPD Day by Dr. S.M. Abdullah Al Mahmood, sir, Senior Consultant and Coordinator, People Medicine Department, Evercare Hospital, Dhaka. Please, sir.
Honorable CEO and business, my respected colleagues and guests of honor, all the participants here, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and very good day to all, and I am welcoming you to celebrate the World COPD Day. Here, we all came here with the one feeling of strengthen and refresh our commitment to combat and to manage COPD, the most dreaded disease in the world, and but easily prevented. In this year, the theme of this day is short of breathing, things you like. Very simple word. But we explain this to see that there are a lot of people in the society shortness of breath, but this all are not stupid. But if we take those what is the risk factor, like for smoker, maybe environmental pollution, and others, but if that is first breath, short of breath, you can think about COPD, go to the doctor, and if we can make the diagnosis early, we can act alive. Because at present, about 100 million people in the world is suffering from COPD. This kind of people who have few risk factor like cigarette smoking will know it is the most important risk factor. Second one is the indoor pollution. We have some indoor pollution component in our like biomass and others that can also contribute to develop of COPD. Outdoor pollution is very important in our society. In every Bangladesh, we know that the air pollution is so much, and worldwide is a global problem. So it is the most contributing factor to COPD. Another is the occupational hazards. Those work in different type of occupation in industry-based work, they are also exposed to different toxic material and prone to develop COPD. And especially another group, those who have chronic infection from the child, especially to the infection, they have also developed COPD. But the matter of happiness is that all the while we describe here are prevented. So we can prevent smoking, we can make an awareness program, especially by our social awareness, our journalists, they can help us, our media can help us to banning the smoking and reduce the number of smoking in the world, we can control smoking. In the indoor house pollution, if we can manage personally, we can also help contribute to control COPD. If we manage the environmental pollution, not only single matter, but it is matter big problem, and the world is now committed try to control the air pollution by different ways. So we have all the integrated work to control the environmental pollution. In the industry-based work, they have to maintain the proper PPE and other ILO law that can control the air pollution, water environment, can improve the water and the environment, and they can control COPD. And if you make the kind of control, you can also control. So, those are people who are very close to COPD. It's very implemented as we can manage. In our day, we have all collaborated and action worldwide to combat this dread disease. And if a person develops COPD, and gradually he loses his work and life becomes very troublesome. And he cannot work, he cannot walk, he cannot speak properly, and ultimately he becomes homebound, bedbound. This is the ultimate fate of the COPD patient. But we know we will not without as a respiratory physician with a pulmonologist, we not want to put a person to go through this way. So all the pulmonologists in the world, we are together in the one under the one sky, and we are making awareness program in this day to get that we can combat COPD. And the breathlessness are not helpless. It is our things program. And the healthy breathing is not a luxury, but it is a right of the person. So it is our in this World COPD Day. We like to say everyone expected to message that COPD is easily preventable disease if we become aware and we make an awareness and all the people come to the guiding need can easily combat COPD. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your nice words. Now I would like to invite our guest of honor, Professor Dr. N.D. Devarosen, sir, Director, National Institute of the Diseases of Chest and Hospital, to come to the stage and to give his speech to the guest of honor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today is the World COPD Day, you all know. The theme also you know, the surface of the COPD, but not all persons. This is the Middle East persons and having the risk of smoking, air pollution, dust, then think you COPD. COPD is a preventable and treatable disease. If early diagnosis is established and regular treatment taken of COPD can lead a normal life. The observation of different days like COPD is to raise awareness, share knowledge, and discussion how to minimize the burden of the disease worldwide. A patient suffering from COPD usually after the 40 and they are the income source of the family. If one person affected, the whole family is. So we should aim at the prevention of the disease, not the treatment of the disease. If we can prevent early, the patient or person can live normally. You know the 5 fundamentals of treatment of asthma, so the COPD. This is one, cessation smoking or avoidance of air pollution. Second, vaccination. Third, immunization. Fourth, personalized management plan. And the fifth, coordinated treatment for comorbidity. Usually, those who are suffering from COPD, they are prone to infection of various diseases like influenza, pneumonia, and usually at the earlier part of the winter season, if the patients are vaccinated, influenza and pneumonia, they can be safe. We should target it to prevent the pollution. You know that Dhaka city is the second or third polluted area in the world. So think how we are saving ourselves. And it is not possible for the government alone to prevent this. We should be ourselves to prevent ourselves. The government may rule is supplementary, but we have to save ourselves. A few days ago, I have came from Tibet. I did not see any leopards or dust in the road. They are clean like that of cut. But in our country, if a person takes Tanatu or anything, just throw in the road. And they are smoking everywhere. Philippines and how why they are smoking? There is a rule. If one person put a target disease in the road, there will be fine in the first time 200 pesos. If second time 300 pesos, if third time 500 pesos, if fourth time you will be sent to jail. Among they are not this is the only law they implement it. In our country there are also good laws, but we do not implement it. And this is why we are so polluted. I request all, we should be cautious and send the message not to pollute the environment. And if so, if we do that, and if we can do, then we will be safe. And we will be relieved from COPD. COPD not only the disease of the respiratory tract, at the later stage, it also includes the heart and other parts of the body. And there may be a heart failure that is pulmonary. And my previous colleague said the patient at the end of the life found a dead blow. So we should care and make awareness. আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি যে এভারকেয়ার থেকে যে আমাকে এখানে ইনভাইট করার জন্য, and I feel honored to be here in front of learned person. আমি আর কিছু বলতে যাচ্ছি না, তো থ্যাংক ইউ all.
Thank you, sir. World COPD Day promote campaign emphasizing the importance of thinking of diagnostic symptoms like shortness of breath, especially for individuals over 40 who are current or former smokers. আমি এখন অনুরোধ করব আমাদের মাঝে উপস্থিত আমাদের সম্মানিত অতিথি জনাব হাসান হাফিজ, সভাপতি জাতীয় প্রেস ক্লাব ঢাকা, সম্পাদক তারেক কণ্ঠ।
I'm delighted to be here and participated with, and I thank Evercare and organizers key words. আপনি বাংলাদেশ একটা ভয়ঙ্কর একটা বায়ু দূষণের দেশে পরিণত হয়েছে। আপনারা প্রত্যেকদিনের সংবাদপত্রে দেখবেন যে বায়ু দূষণের থাকা খুবই ভালনারেবল পর্যায়ে গেছে। 3 দিন পরে দিল্লি কেউ ছাড়িয়ে যাচ্ছে, আশঙ্কাজনক পর্যায়ে চলে গেছে। আমাদের পরিমাণিক দেশ, আমাদের প্রতিমাত্রিক দেশ, আমাদের দেশে তার মধ্যে আমাদের অসচেতনতা এগুলির কারণে বিশ্ব উষ্ণায়নতা আছে, গ্লোবাল ওয়ার্মিং ফ্যাক্টর, কার্বন ইমিশন, সেটার গরিব দেশগুলি শিকার হচ্ছে। তারপরে আমাদের দেশে স্মোকিংটা ভয়ঙ্কর পর্যায়ে পৌঁছে গেছে। আমরা আগে দেখেছি আমাদের আমাদের নারীরাও, আরেকটা দেখছি যে আমাদের তরুণীরা বিশেষ করে যেরকম ধূমপানের দিকে হচ্ছে, এটা কোনো জেন্ডারের বিষয় না, এটা অত্যন্ত উদ্বেগজনক এবং আমাদের মূল্যবোধের সঙ্গে সেটা যায় না। কারণ মাতৃস্বাস্থ্য যদি ঠিক না থাকে তাহলে পরের জেনারেশনকে তো আমরা সেটা ভয়ঙ্কর অবস্থায় পৌঁছে দিই। আমি আশা করি যে মানে সরকারি বেসরকারি স্বাস্থ্য বিষয়ক যারা কাজ করেন তারা এটার ব্যাপারে সচেতন হবেন এবং সিওপিডি দিবসটা এটা ক্রমাগত কিন্তু বেড়ে চলেছে বায়ু দূষণের কারণে, তারপরে ধূমপানজনিত কারণে, নানান কারণে কিন্তু এটা অসচেতনতার কারণে এটা বেড়ে চলেছে। আমরা যেন সেটার ব্যাপারে সচেতন হয়ে আমরা বলি। তারপরে শ্বাস প্রশ্বাসটা পূর্ণ জীবনের অংশ। আমরা আমাদের দেশে প্রবাদই আছে যে যতক্ষণ শ্বাস ততক্ষণ শ্বাস। আমরা করি কি সবসময় ক্যান্সার বলেন যত রোগ আছে আমাদের শেষ পর্যায়ে গিয়ে আমরা ডাক্তারের দ্বারস্থ হয়ে আমরা আগে থেকে সচেতন হই না। আমাদের ঘর আয়ু যদিও বেড়েছে কিন্তু আমাদের রোগ পালাই বেড়েছে। আমাদের সচেতনতাটা বাড়াতে হবে, শুধু থাকা সহজ নয়, সারা দেশেই যদি আমরা ছড়িয়ে দিতে পারি এবং এই সচেতনতা এখানে গণমাধ্যমের একটা বড় ভূমিকা পালন করার ব্যাপার আছে। এবং আমি মনে করি আমাদের নির্বাচন রাজনৈতিক দলগুলিরও ম্যানিফেস্টোতে এই স্বাস্থ্যের বিষয়গুলি বিস্তারিত ভাবে থাকা উচিত। আমাদের দেশের স্বাস্থ্যের যে বাজেট সেটা অত্যন্ত শোচনীয়। আমাদের স্বাস্থ্য সংস্কার কমিশন হয়েছে, সেটাও পূর্ণাঙ্গ হয়নি, সেটা নিয়ে অনেক সমালোচনা হয়েছে। এটা হয়তো একটা সূচনা হয়েছে, ভবিষ্যতে এই ক্ষেত্রে আমরা আরো কাজ করতে পারবো। আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি এভারকেয়ারের সিইও ডিএমএস, এখানে আমাদের ছোট ভাই এবং আমার কলিগ তৈরি বাংলা আব্দুল্লাহ মাহমুদ এই যে COPD ইনস্টিটিউট হাসপাতাল, এটা অনেক বছর ধরে সার্ভিস দিয়ে চলছে। এটা ঢাকাতেই যেটা হতো, আমার মনে হয় ঢাকার বাইরে এটা এক্সপানশনটা করা দরকার। তো আমি ডাক্তার নই, কিন্তু ডাক্তার আমার ছেলে ডাক্তার, আমার ছেলে বড় ডাক্তার, সুতরাং ডাক্তারদের প্রতি আমার আলাদা একটা ফিলিং আছে। আমরা আমাদের কালেকন থেকে যদি আমরা কাজ করতে পারি, সচেতনতা সৃষ্টির ক্ষেত্রে মানুষকে আরো এটার ব্যাপারে উদ্বুদ্ধ করার ব্যাপারে, এটাকে প্রিভেনশনের ব্যাপারে নিশ্চয়ই আমরা সেটা আমাদের সহযোগিতার হাত প্রসারিত থাকবে। আপনাদেরকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ। আপনাদের দিবস পালন সফল হোক এবং এই বার্তাটা পৌঁছে যাক শুধু ঢাকা নয়, সারা দেশে সব মানুষের কাছে, শিক্ষিত নিরক্ষর নির্বিশেষে সবার কাছে পৌঁছে যাক, সেই শুভকামনা এবং সাফল্য আমি কামনা করছি। অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the scientific seminar. Now, the role of non-invasive ventilation holds an integral part in the treatment of COPD. And to present the keynote presentation, I would like to request Dr. Ziaul Hassar, Senior Consultant, Department of Respiratory Medicine, American Hospital, Dhaka, to come to the stage and to conduct the presentation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, respected CEO, Group Clinical Directors, and our honorable guest outside, Mr. Hassan Hafiz, President, National Press Club, my long-term friend, Professor Bella Hussain, from Director of NIDCH, and the senior and junior officers. Welcome everyone to the celebration of World COPD Day. As you have heard already, the theme of this year's COPD Day is short of breath, think of COPD. No, none of you are short of breath. You don't have to think about COPD, but let's talk about COPD. What I'm talking about is the role of non-invasive ventilation. It can be little technical from the non-restrictive position. I'll try to go through as quickly as possible through my slides. But if you have got any questions, please don't hesitate to stop. So first of all, let's have a look at the history of non-invasive ventilation. Almost 200